welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning of play, 3-0 in favor of Saegertown. And freshman Hopkins stays on the mound for the Bulldogs.
All right. Getting ready to lead things off now for the Saegertown Panthers.
We're going to be at...
number 10, that's Tudorosa.
DeRosa, or... Okay. DeRosa is up, yes.
Okay, he struck out in the second. We are now here in the fourth inning. Hopkins out there on the mounds, giving up a total of 3 runs and 5 hits, and there is a line drive going to drop out into right field. That's a base hit, leadoff single for DeRosa.
DeRosa is getting his base hit first of the game. She said he struck out first. He is one of the juniors on this team also.
Walt Thompson in there, 0 for 1 with a grounder to short. Williams threw him out from in the hole. Leadoff batter on again for Saegertown. Squares the bunt and bunts it foul, third base side. Boy, he had the right idea. Third baseman was playing back. Tried to catch him napping down there at third, but
almost did.
Didn't get it fair enough, and she rolled foul.
Well, you've got your baselines here that are grass, too.
Right.
You're getting used to that. Hitting different than bunting on the dirt. I mean, you got the dirt in front of you, but then you go into the grass right real quick. You're used to bunting down the line, usually bunting in the dirt along that line.
One strike pitch from Hopper over his head and leans them down. Does Thompson. On deck is Giacomo. Runner takes his lead at first. Thompson's delivery. Swings and he popped it up. This is going to back and out of play over the Panther dugout.
3-0 Saegertown, top of the fourth inning. Here at Eldred Glen, home of the Meadville Bulldogs. Bulldogs and the Panthers.
Choke stop. Dave Hanahan bringing you the action here on Cool and Armstrong. Here comes the delivery from Hopkins. Breaking pitch, foul down the third base side.
He wanted that one, got out ahead of it, but couldn't too far out ahead.
Over there, Smith will chase it down. Get the ball back into play. Field here at Eldred Glen looks in beautiful condition.
Yes, it does.
Infield looks nice.
Grass is that, as we said, a little thick. It's
yeah,
nice.
Just a little thick.
Nice, though. Green, springtime.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch, and he pops it back and out of play again.
Really reached out
What
for
if
that.
Maybe you could talk with, I know Joe just over the way there and see his house here. Maybe you come down and give it a little trim. Joe Bellman.
Okay.
You come over and give it a little trim, the neighbor here.
Yeah.
See, he's got the trailer, get the tractor on that, bring it on down here.
Well, he could just drive it through the yard, couldn't he?
Oh, he could do that too,
Bring
yeah.
it right down through here.
He could just mow a path right down here. Oh, we're going to have another meeting here between Brody and the pitcher Hopkins.
I'm looking for him to come out the back door and start shaking his fist at us, because he's usually, listening. So.
I remember one year, I don't think it was last year, the year before, he came in and stopped and chatted with us
Yes,
here.
he did.
He was listening to us, decided to come down here.
Walked over, yeah. I think he's out in the yard, right?
Is he out there working? Well, you know what he's probably doing, don't you? Digging out dandelions. Nobody likes dandelions in the lawn.
Looks to me like he has a club in his hand.
1-2 pitch, but first of all, throw to first, and they threw the ball away. It's going over to the fence, and the runner is going to end up checking in down there at second base. DeRosa. So now the Panthers have a runner at second and nobody out here in the fourth inning. Ahead 3-0, trying to tack on more, looking for their 11th consecutive victory of the season after the opening with the first 2 losses. And the pitch fouled again. And the count will remain at 1-2.
Is he a golfer? I think he's over there.
Is he chipping out there?
I don't know.
I don't know. Make some divots there in the back lawn.
Probably you're right.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Reached out for that and popped it to right field. Grill is coming over. Can he get to it? Oh, no. Bangs off of the fence. and the ball ends up going over the fence. Foul. Wow. He crushed into that wall fence over there.
Had that metal fence, got right into it, got right up, put the hat back on, got right up back out in right field. Said, I'm okay.
Thank goodness it wasn't me. I'd have been laying there in the heat probably.
I guess. They'd have still been trying to figure out how to get me up, I'll tell you. He bounced right off it.
All right, still in there at bat is Thompson. He's got a long bat here. Here we go. Swing and a miss on one on the pitch, strike 3. So Hawk Smiley wins that battle. And that is going to be his 3rd strikeout of the day.
DiGiacomo is going to come up.
DiGiacomo struck out in the 2nd.
He's a senior, by the way.
Breaking pitch, and he pops it up out into right field. A diving catch by Grill, and he got it.
What a nice catch. Oh.
Diving down to make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
That was
wow. First of all, he runs into the fence over there in foul territory left, then he comes in and dives over there in right center field to make the catch.
Very nice catch.
There it is again on our instant replay.
As he fell and came back up, holding that ball up, I got it. I never dropped it.
Runner remains at 2nd, bringing up Kyle Wise. Had a base hit to right his last at bat, up high around the helmet, ball 1. It's 3-0 Saegertown. We're in the top of the 4th. Hopkins steps off of the rubber, now steps back in. Righty looks in, sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on that breaking pitch. And the count will go out to 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out in the inning. Saegertown scored 1 in the 1st, come back with 2 in the 3rd. And that's where we stand in the 4th. There goes the run. The pitch lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit and a 4-0 Saegertown lead. Rounding 3rd and heading to the plate and scoring is DeRosa. That'll be an RBI single. And that will be the 2nd consecutive single for Kyle Wise. And we'll go back to the top of the order in Stefan Seda.
2 outs, 4-0 Saegertown. They just keep chipping away at this freshman Hopkins.
Yes, they do. There goes a runner from 1st. Ball throw down to 2nd, in safely. Standing up. And that'll be about the 4th stolen base this afternoon for Saegertown. No, Seda has a couple. Wise, I think, had 1 just before Seda hit his 2nd. Yeah. And now we have this one here. Pitch to Seda, and he rips this one foul. Right side. Boy, he got into that, baby.
I think I have 5 unofficially.
Okay. You're keeping track of those. I was just trying to remember them. I know Sada had a couple.
I was just trying to quickly read my scribble that I put in this book.
Fine job. 2 strikes on Sada. Steps back in the right-handed batter's box. Up the pitch, and he popped it up. Over it comes up, getting into foul territory. Here comes the first baseman, and it fouls harmlessly right near the Saegertown dugout.
Right near that fence, and that right in front of the dugout, the fence ends.
Hopkins couldn't get there, Brody couldn't get there, and Lynch couldn't get there.
They were all very close.
They were converging.
Out, but yeah. Like something on the Parkway in downtown Pittsburgh right now. They're converging.
Players back in position again. Hopkins coming in with the 0-2 delivery to Sada. And this is a shot foul, first base side again. And Sada, after this season, a senior, he'll be heading over there to Miami of Ohio, correct? To go to further his education. Also, they have a good baseball tradition, I know.
Yes. The MAC.
I'm sure we'll be hearing more about this young man in the future. Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Other players out here are playing today, also going to college. Popped it up. Third base side. Going down is Smith, and he can't run it down. Ball was right up there in the sun. I think he's looking into the sun, backing up behind third. Could not get the glove on the ball. It drops for a foul, and Sada gets another life.
Sada's been here for a while, too.
He has been.
But, yeah, the third baseman, great attempt, Smith, because he had to backpedal, look at that wind, adjust for the wind, look at the sun, and
And Hopkins is saying, how can I get this Sade out of here? He's a tough one. And the pitch. Foul back to the screen on a good swing that time.
That one's going to come through here. They have a little hole in the screen.
Yes, they do.
Talking to Greg Williams before, and he says, yeah, one day it's going to come right through here, right in through the window here.
That ball would have. That had a little steam on it, that one coming back off the bat of Sada.
Yep.
Back in the batter's block. Hopkins on the rubber. Sets. Checks the runner and steps off. Wise down there was getting too big of a lead, and Hopkins says, I think I'll just better step off. He got himself a good lead again. There comes the pitch, and he pops this one out into center field. Stainbrook coming over into right center, makes the catch to retire the side. So we'll go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It is Saegertown leading this ball game. It is a Saegertown lead to get 4-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
Here at Eldred Glen, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning of play. Saegertown 4, Meadville nothing, and the Bulldogs coming to bat in this bottom of the fourth inning.
Ted Williams should be leading things off. For the Dogs or Nellis?
No, that's Trevor Smith, I think. Yeah, Trevor Smith.
And the first pitch to him is ball one.
Yeah, last inning they went 1-2-3 with Lynch, Stainbrook, and Darling.
Darling struck out then. That next pitch is ball two.
Bottom of the fourth, 4-0 Saegertown.
That's a strike call. Goes to 2-1.
Sherry does a little bit on the edge. All the innings, Chuck, the edge of maybe letting a run or somebody get in and then they take care of.
And a fly ball out there to DeRosa. Grabs it in left center field for the first out of the bottom half of the fourth inning. 4-0 Saegertown.
Now you've got Ted Williams.
Yep.
How many folks know when we say Ted Williams, we bring back a lot of memories?
Oh, all-time great.
Yeah.
For the Beantowners. Sherry's pitch, breaking pitch in there for a strike. On deck, Duncan Brody. Next pitch is a ball. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah.
Bottom of the fourth inning, and it is a 4-0 Saegertown lead. Sherry's next delivery, line shot. That's up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Williams gets his second hit of the afternoon. And all you have that is the third hit for Meadville.
Is this Greg's youngest?
Must be.
I think it is. I think he's talking about where he's already...
I know he's down there. And he was up here earlier announcing Seniors Day, but he's down in the crowd now watching his son play.
I think he was talking about his mom already deciding what school he wants to go to and be able to play some baseball in. He's only a junior.
Strike call to Brody. Looks down to his third base coach. Hopkins is on deck. Sherry's one strike pitch, breaking pitch, strike. Little deliberance there by home plate umpire. Getting that right arm up there. One out, nobody. One on for Meadville here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Austin Sherry's pitch. There goes the runner. Bouncing ball slowly hits shortstop Sade up. Throws to first, good at first on a low throw and a good pick by the first baseman. And as the runner was on the go, no chance to get him. And once again, a good play by the shortstop Sade of Saegertown. That'll be the second out of the inning, bringing up Hale Hopkins.
Kai Hopkins. Kai, of course.
Struck out in the second.
Yeah, he's your pitcher, freshman.
Outside, ball one.
For a freshman, I've been impressed with what he's done so far. I mean, he's given up 4 runs, right, but done pretty well for a freshman. Has a nice curveball.
One ball pitch. Swing and a miss on that breaking pitch. He couldn't catch up to that one. About straight away. Sherry's 1-1 pitch. He hacks away at this and foul third base side.
Tomorrow, right, Cool Sports, of course, comes on at 10 o'clock with Lon, John, and Drew, brought to you by Richard Pitts Agency and Plaza Barbershop. They will go, instead of 2 hours, about an hour and 55 minutes.
Check the runner in the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out to retire the side, and for the second consecutive inning, Meadville goes 1-2-3. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast on Cool 101.7 on Armstrong. We have completed play from Elwood, Glen, and Meadville. Saegertown 4 and Meadville.